Bonjour et bienvenue à Pranjal's French World. So today we are going to learn verbs in French. Before learning that, we should know that there are three different groups in verb in French. So let's learn them today. So before learning that, we should know that what is a verb. Verb is an action. For example, to eat, to sleep, to see, to learn, to walk, and many more. Now you have to know that what is regular verbs and what is irregular verbs. So, for example, to walk, to sleep, to dance and to walk. These are the verbs. Can you identify it? Which are the regular verbs and which are irregular verbs? So, from this, the regular verbs are to walk and to dance. Because in past tense we put ed. I danced, I walked. And the remaining two verbs, which is to sleep and to eat, isn't regular verbs because in past tense we don't put ed in front of that. We changed the word. We changed how it will be changed. I slept, I ate. So we don't put ed in that. The conjugation will change completely. And in the regular verb it will not change. It will just change the ending, that ing or ed. So these are the regular verbs and others are the irregular verbs. This is the difference between regular verbs and irregular verbs. Three groups of verb in French. So two groups are regular verbs and one group is irregular. So which are the groups? So first group is er verbs. In is the verb which ends in er is called er group and regular verbs. For example, adore means to love, écouter means to listen, regarder means to look, and parler means to talk. So these are the er verbs as well as regular verb. Okay. There is an exceptional verb which ends with er, but it's not an regular verb, it's an irregular verb, which is the verb aller. Aller means to go. In this verb, we don't say je aller or tu aller. We just say je vais, tu vas. The conjugation is different. It's not same. So it's irregular verb. If you want to know about the conjugations of verb, please do subscribe our channel. The verb aller is only the verb which ends with er, but it's an irregular verb. The verb which ends in er, they all are regular verb, leaving the verb aller. So these were the er group. So let's do with the second group, which is ir. This is the second group, and the verb which ends in ir is called ir verbs. These are the examples. First, finir means to finish. Second, choose means to choose, and third is obey means to obey. So these verbs are regular verbs. So only the endings will change. Like finir, it will become finisson. SSIONS will apply in ending. So finisson. So now let's learn the group 3 of verbs. So in this group, the verbs are irregular. The verbs which ends in re or oir are the verbs which are irregular. So let's see the examples. Apprendre, comprendre, prendre, voir and vouloir. These are the examples of the irregular verbs in which two verbs are ending with oir and other are ending with re. So these are the irregular verbs. So here apprendre means to learn, comprendre means to understand, prendre means to take, and voir means to see, and vouloir means to watch. So these are the verbs which are irregular verbs. These verbs in the conjugation they will change differently. For example, in the past tense the conjugation of prendre will change. Means it will not become j'ai prendre. It will become j'ai pris. Means I took. So the word will change completely. And the second example means in the verb voir. The future tense will change. It will become je verrai. Means I will see. It will not become je voir. So it will become je verrai. So it will change the complete change. So these are the examples of irregular verbs. These were the three types or three groups of verb in French. So if you like it, please like, share and subscribe our channel Pranjal's French World. Thank you. Bye bye. Meet you soon.